author so far is just Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. I'lam, now I'lam, Rahimakallah. Know, may Allah have mercy upon you. I'lam, know, have knowledge. Rahimakallah, may Allah have mercy upon you. Shaykh al-Fawzan said in explanation of this bit, and that's all, we'll just take that explanation, then we'll leave it till next time, inshallah. I'lam, Rahimakallah. So someone who wants to memorize what we've done so far, it should be easy, inshallah. Just Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. I'lam, Rahimakallah. Shaykh al-Fawzan said in explanation, his saying, I'lam, know, it is a word which indicates giving importance to the topic. I mean, when you say to someone, no, you're showing importance of this topic. So he said, it is a word which indicates giving importance to the topic. So when he said, I'lam, no, then its meaning is that the matter which he is going to put before you is amrun muhim, is a matter which is important. So this word, I'lam, no, this word indicates the importance of the topic which he is beginning it with. And the meaning of I'lam, the meaning of know, is that it is fi'lu amrin min al-ilm, ay ta'allam. The meaning of I'lam, know, is this, that it is a command from knowledge. Fi'lu amr, it is a command. Fi'lu amr means a command form of the verb. It is a command from ilm, from knowledge, meaning ta'allam, meaning learn. And al-ilm, knowledge, is, and then Shaykh al-Fawzan mentions a definition of knowledge, ilm, which we need to know. He said, knowledge, al-ilm, is idraku shay على ما هو عليه في الواقع أو تصور الشيء على طبق الواقع. That al-ilm, knowledge, means to comprehend something as it actually is, or to perceive something in accordance with how it actually is. That is what knowledge is. That's what we've been commanded to have here. Have knowledge, meaning have that of the affair which will follow. Then the Shaykh said, explaining this, to comprehend something in a manner, or he gives the opposite here, to comprehend something in a manner which is contrary to how it actually is in reality, or to perceive something contrary to the reality of it. This is al-jahl. This is ignorance, and it is the opposite of ilm, of knowledge. So here he's giving you both. He's giving you what is knowledge, to comprehend something as it actually is, or to perceive something how it, in accordance with how it actually is. And then he mentions the opposite of it, to comprehend something in a manner contrary to how it actually is in reality. You need to misunderstand something, or to perceive something contrary to the reality. This is al-jahl, this is ignorance, and that is the opposite of knowledge. So we need to know these two things. And the opposite of it is jahl, ignorance. He said, his saying, rahimakallah, he moves on to the saying of the author, rahimakallah, may Allah have mercy upon you. This is a dua, this is a supplication for the student, for the seeker of knowledge. So the Shaykh makes, the author here, the Shaykh has said this to you, he's addressing you. Whoever's reading this book, whoever's studying this book, he's addressing you. I'lam rahimakallah. And we should be aware of that. Whoever's got the book in front of them or listening, be aware the Shaykh is talking to you, even though the Shaykh lived how many years? 200 and 300 years ago. He's addressing you as a student of knowledge. That know, may Allah have mercy upon you, rahimakallah. Shaykh said, rahimakallah, may Allah have mercy upon you. This is a dua, this is a supplication for the seeker of knowledge. So the Shaykh makes supplication for the student of knowledge, that Allah has mercy upon him, Allah has rahmah upon him. and that He, the Perfect and Most High, should place His mercy upon them. So this shows the kindness of the teacher towards the student, and that he should begin with good and fine speech and with righteous dua, supplication, so that this has an effect upon him, so it has an effect upon the student, and so that he turns attentively to his teacher. As for if the teacher begins with stern words and with speech which is not appropriate, then this will yunaffir, this will alienate, this will cause the student to flee. So what is obligatory upon the teacher, and upon whoever calls to Allah, and upon whoever commands the good and forbids the evil, is at-talattuf, to be kind and gentle with those he addresses, by making supplication, making dua for him, and complimenting him, and speaking with mild speech, because this is more likely to bring about acceptance. As for the mu'anid, as for the obstinate opponent, then the Shaykh mentions that this is not something that we apply in every single case, that you always have to address every single person, every situation with mildness and calm and gentleness. The Shaykh said, no, this is not the case. He said, as for the obstinate opponent, al-mu'anid means somebody who obstinately, willingly, knowingly, deliberately opposes the truth. Or al-mukabir, someone who refuses from pride. The Shaykh said, so as for the mu'anid, as for the obstinate opponent, and the person who proudly refuses to accept, then there is a different way of addressing this person. Then the Shaykh gives the evidence. Allah, the Perfect, said, وَلَا تُجَادِلُوا أَهْلَ الْكِتَابِ إِلَّا بِالَّتِي هِيَ أَحْسَنُ إِلَّا الَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا مِنْهُمْ قُولُوا آمَنَّا بِالَّذِي أُنزِلَ إِلَيْنَا وَأُنزِلَ إِلَيْكُمْ وَإِلَهُنَا وَإِلَهُكُمْ وَاحِدٌ وَنَحْنُ لَهُ مُسْلِمُونَ. Surah Al-Ankabut, Ayah 46, with the explanation, and do not debate with the people of the book except in the way which is best, except in the manner which is best, except those of them who transgress, and say, we truly believe in what was sent down to us and what was sent down to you, and our Lord whom we worship, and your Lord is one, and we are Muslims in submission to him. Shaykh Fawzan said, so those who transgressed from the people of the book and knowingly and obstinately refused the truth and rejected the truth with pride, those people are not addressed in the manner which is best, in the manner which is finest. Rather, they are addressed with that which will deter them. And he gives them a further evidence. He, the Most High, said, يَا أَيُّهَا النَّبِيُّ جَاهِدِ الْكُفَّارَ وَالْمُنَافِقِينَ وَاغْلُظْ عَلَيْهِمْ وَمَأْوَاهُمْ جَهَنَّمْ وَبِئْسَ الْمَصِيرُ. Surah At-Tawbah, the 9th surah, ayah 73, with the explanation, O Prophet, strive hard against the unbelievers and the hypocrites, and be stern with them, and their final abode is the hellfire, and what an evil destination. Shaykh Fawzan said, Al-Munafiqun, the hypocrites, they are not fought against with weapons. Rather, jihad is waged against them with proof and speech, and by refuting them with sternness, as a deterrent for them, and in order to deter the rest of the people away from them. And He, the Most High, said with regard to them, وَقُلْ لَهُمْ فِي أَنفُسِهِمْ قَوْلًا بَلِيغًا. Surah An-Nisa, the 4th surah, ayah 63, with the explanation, and admonish them with a saying which will have an effect upon them, Shaykh al-Fawzan said, there is a specific manner of addressing those people, because they are people who deliberately and obstinately reject from pride, and they do not want the truth, rather they want to misguide the people. So those people are addressed with that which befits them. Then he goes back to what he began with. As for at-talib, as for the student who seeks guidance, then he should be spoken to with rifq, with gentleness, and rahmah, and mercy, and lutf, kindness, because he desires the truth, and he desires ilm, knowledge, and he desires fa'idah, benefit. His saying, "I'lam rahimakallah," know, may Allah have mercy upon you, is a supplication for you for mercy, for rahmah. For if Allah has mercy upon you, if Allah truly has mercy, rahmah upon you, then you will be sa'id, you'll be blissful in this life. Through that you'll be blissful in this life and in the hereafter. If you enter within the mercy of Allah, and this is a dua, a supplication from a great scholar and a righteous man, so it is to be hoped that it will be accepted, insha'Allah, if Allah wishes. Ameen.